to Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School. This is the not one, not two, but third round of the 1A state playoffs. Sweet 16 action about to begin here in about 10 minutes. Robbinsville and Union Academy, the number 3 Lady Knights, are 19-4 this season. The number 11 Lady Cardinals are 20-4. We'll obviously talk about more about both programs as the game goes along, but in the meantime, we want to give you a very special thank you for being with us this afternoon on the Grand Star Sports Network. How you doing, folks? Kevin Hensley with you back here behind home plate. Eventually, at some point today, we'll be joined by Montana out in the outfield, and we'll have our two-shot setup like we normally do. But in the meantime, folks, again, we appreciate you being with us. We're just about, 10 minutes away from first pitch, give or take a few, and we're going to go over to our public address announcer in just a few minutes. He'll introduce our starting lineups and, of course, the singing of our national anthem. And as we progress throughout the day, we will talk more about both teams, the Lady Cardinals and the Lady Knights. This game was supposed to be played yesterday, so don't adjust your sets. You're here at the right time. You're here at the right channel here on the Grand Star Sports Network. We are your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics, and we are streaming it all season long and beyond. Before we go to the field, as the umpires will make their way to home plate in just a moment to exchange the lineup cards, we're going to let you meet our Robbinsville Lady Knights. We'll be back in just a moment with our introduction of our starting lineups. Don't you dare go away.
Here are the starting lineups. First for Union Academy's Cardinals. Leading off, shortstop, Addison Laney. Batting second, left fielder, Paisley Boatwright. Batting third, pitching, Gracie Hollingsworth. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Riley Griffin. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gabby Gammon. Batting sixth, the catcher, Taylor Surratt. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Kiara Farmer. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Shelby Brooks. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Avery Chaney. The alternates are Avery Wilson, Anna Unger, Tori Madison, Mackenzie Nash, Kaylee Hall, and Peyton Brooks.
Introducing first, at shortstop from Sweetwater, a member of the Long Hair Clan, number 2, Zoe Iceman Schuler. Second base from Swain County, member of the Wolf Clan, number 23, Surge Phoenix White. Our right fielder from Lone Creek, number 4, Anna Slider Williams. Our pitcher today from Calkins Creek, a member of the Potawatomi tribe, number 3, Memory Maverick Draft. At center field from High Splendor, number 24, Kinsley Charlie Phillips. At third base from Indian Creek, a member of the Wild Potato Clan, number 99, Naomi Bob Taylor. Our catcher from Carpenter Hollow, number 22, Liz Goose Carpenter. Our designated player from Big Cove, a member of the Long Hair Clan, number 33, Bayless Payback Welch. Our left fielder from Lower Tuskegee, number 7, Claire Viper Barlow. Our first baseman, from Snowbird, member of the Wolf Clan, number 21, Aubrey Cougar Wachacha. Options for the Black Knights. From Mesa Branch, number 5, Abby Hollywood Adams. From Sweetwater, number 8, Ren Hangman Hooper. From Tallulah, number 11, Delaney Rooster Broom. From Lower Mountain Creek, number 12, Taylor Chipper Jackson. And from Old Sweetwater, number 15, Olivia Merlin Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 15-time and 6-time defending Smoky Mountain Conference champion, Robbinsville Black Knights. We are on the field, and this is softball. Look at all of it. At this time, if you would, please rise, remove your hats and headgear, and let's honor our country with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Off the top of the first for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Addison Laney.
Welcome back, everyone, to Robbinsville High School. Kevin Hensley, Montana Buchanan with you here on the Graham Star Sports Network, your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics, and we are streaming it all season long and beyond. Addison Laney, the shortstop, she's a sophomore for the Lady Cardinals, is set to lead off here in the game. In the circle is Memory Frapp, ace of the pitching staff. First pitch to Miss Laney is going to be a ball inside. And the count is 1-0 here on GrahamStarSports.com. First pitch comes at 5:01 p.m. And that one misses outside, counts 2-0. Temperature first pitch, a pristine 76 degrees here in Robbinsville this afternoon. Popped up into foul territory. Liz Carpenter will make the play right off screen. And that is the first out.
Now batting the left fielder, Paisley Buckright.
We've lost our connectivity. And that was going to be low, ball 1. Back to the outfield. camera in just a moment. Emery Frapp on this 8th. Let's talk about this young lady in the circle. We got her older sister directly to my right behind home plate today. That one catches its own. 1 ball, 1 strike. Frapp is 13-2 this year. She has struck out 106 batters and boasts a 2.45 earned run average. She's only issued 22 free passes, and she's actually hit 9 on the season. Skips the plate right into Liz Carpenter's glove. 2 balls, 1 strike here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Got a little piece of that. Back to the net it goes. Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that was going to be grounded to Sir Iwadi. Throw to first is in time. And that's 2 outs. 2 quick outs for Robbinsville here in the top of the first. And here comes the superstar of the team. This is Gracie Hollingsworth, a senior who is committed to play at the University of Evansville next year. The Academy finished 2nd in their division. The Yadkin Valley split 1A, 2A conference. As we said, they were currently 20-4. They were 10-2 in the conference, but they also have to play with the South Stokes Lady Bulls. Hollingsworth, no slouch to plate, 487 average. She has mashed 8 home runs and 35 RBIs for Miss Hollingsworth. We got our outfield camera back up and running. We will, as soon as we can, that one tattooed to left field, and that's home run number 9. He can touch them all. A 2-out solo home run for Gracie Hollingsworth here in the top of the first. 1-0 here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Well, that right there is why she'll be playing at the next level, folks. Smash by the pitcher.
Hollingsworth's 9th home run this year. Now batting the center fielder, Riley Griffin.
And center fielder Riley Griffin, who slugs the offense to lead it this year as a cleanup home day. Griffin batting .619. She's only a junior. 3 home runs, but she's driven in 38. That's 1-0. Offering, it's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Off the plate, 2 balls, 1 strike. And that will grounded right past Schuler. A hot shot in the left field. Claire Barlow will take care of cleaning that one up here on the Graham Star Sports Network. So with 2 quick outs on the
second baseman,
scorebook,
Gabby Gamma.
a solo homer and a single has given new life to the Cardinals here in the top of the first. And Gabby Gamma will step in now. Second baseman. She is a senior for the Lady Cardinals. Batting .353 this year with 2 home runs and 20 RBIs. In case you're keeping track at home, the team average for Union Academy. Nothing to sneeze at. It just fouled off onto the net. We'll adjust this camera in between innings, folks. I don't want to mess with it in the middle of the game. Team average for Union Academy, 422. So they can slug, needless to say. At one Popped up a mile high right in front of us. Liz Carpenter will make the play. Nicely done. That will bring it into the inning. One stranded, but the Cardinals strike first. A solo homer by Gracie Hollingsworth. We'll go to the bottom of the frame. 1-0 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Zoe Schuler will step in to lead off things here in the bottom of the first inning. And we'll see the first offering of the ball game coming up here in just a moment. From Gracie Hollingsworth, it'll miss outside, ball 1. Hollingsworth 16-3 this year. A slim and trim 1.14 earned run average. She has struck out 219 batters this season. Reason why teams like this are in the third round of the playoffs, as Schuler swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunt attempt goes awry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, Schuler wise to lead off. 2-2 count. Back to the net. New offering coming to Schuler here in just a moment. And that hit her right on the elbow. Schuler's home, and the Knights are in business.
Schuler hit for the pitch. Now batting the second baseman, Surrey Waddy.
And freshman Surrey Waddy will try to do something about it here in the bottom of the first. Here's Waddy, Schuler at first with nobody out here in the bottom of the inning, and she'll take off as expected. Bad throw. Schuler can't get off the base quick enough, though, to go to third. So it will be a stolen base. She'd have had it either way. And now Waddy's got a chance, a prime one. Something happened right off the bat. 1-0 count here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Popped up over first base, and the play is made. Avery Cheney on the snag, and that is out. Number 1.
Now batting the right fielder, Anna Williams.
Another freshman, Anna Williams, will come to the plate now. Here in the bottom of the first. And first pitch she sees is going to be grounded into the hole. Throw to first is in time. Schuler's going to go home and get in. Safe and sound. She didn't stop running from the word go. It is a fielder's choice, 4-3. Schuler will score. And we're all knotted up at one apiece.
Now batting the pitcher, Emery Sprout. Rams credited with an RBI.
Two outs, not a soul on the base path, and we're all back to square one. It's 1-1 here on the Graham Star Sports Network here in the bottom of the first. Now back to the net. 2 count. Back to the backstop. Two deficit. Battling on is Memory Frapp. Up and in. Boy, she had to bend out of the way of that one, needless to say. Bats have been so rapid fire here in the inning, we haven't had a chance to really talk about a lot of the players that you've seen at the plate. Frapp is third on the team with batting average. She's got a .398 mark on the year, 3 home runs, 21 RBIs. Throw across the horn. That will do it. Robbinsville scores one, though. Schuler's hit by a pitch and makes them pay for it. Comes around on a fielder's choice. We'll go to the second inning. It's 1-1 here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Welcome back, fans, to Robbinsville High School. We're going into the top of the second here on the Graham Star Sports Network, and it is 1-1. We're knotted up right where we started.
Pitcher, Taylor Surratt.
And leading off for Union Academy is going to be catcher Taylor Surratt. She is a freshman for the Lady Cardinals. We'll run into technical issues here all afternoon, folks. We sincerely apologize. What do you have for you? On the Graham Star Sports Network, first pitch is going to be fouled right back to the net, and the count is 0-1. Popped up foul and into the grandstands over here next to us. Make sure everybody was A-OK. It looks like they are. Touch and go there for a moment, not going to lie. Popped up over the infield, and it will go to Claire Barlow. So, third hit of the day already for the Cardinals, and a start off to the second inning in the right form for Union Academy.
Right fielder, Claire Barlow.
On attempt goes awry. She'll stay put. Count is 0-1. Rounded to with Chacha. She'll field it. Maybe Tried a double play. It actually popped off Miss Surratt's head. I hope she's okay. Looks like she is. A nice audible groan from the crowd gathered around us.
Now batting the third baseman, Shelby Brooks.
And here is third baseman Shelby Brooks, a junior for Union Academy. Brooks batting .408 on the year. She's got 2 home runs and 17 runs driven in. First pitch she sees is going to be grounded into the outfield. It's a little pop-up, actually, and all hands will stay safe. Surratt stops at third. Runners at second
Brooks with a
third.
single, brings to the plate. First baseman, Avery Cheney.
1 out now. Here's Avery Cheney, first baseman. Here in the top of the second. First pitch is in there, 0-1. So a jam here in the second inning for Memory Frapp and the Robbinsville Lady Knights. See if they can get out of it. That one grounded foul right onto the dugout fence, over here at third base. Count 0-2. That one froze her in her tracks. Strike 3 called. 2 outs now. And already back to the top of the lineup car. Shortstop Addison Laney to in scoring position. Inside, 1-0. Fly ball right field and gets underneath Williams' glove. Boy, she was playing way up the line. Did not get in on time. It will, in fact, be a 2-run triple. That's a huge hit for the Lady Cardinals. And that makes it 3-1 here on GramStarSports.com.
Lady triples in 2. Now batting the left fielder, Paisley Boatwright.
And here's Paisley Boatwright, left fielder. Still 2 outs, but another runner already back to third for Union Academy. This is 1 ball, no strikes. This is well. Now it's 2-0. Frapp stumbles in the circle. Counts 3-0, and Frapp's going to walk that one off for a moment. She's all right. I'll give her a moment to gather her bearings. Four-pitch walk, and that'll put him at the corners. 2 outs, and Hollingsworth back up to the plate. This is dangerous.
Now batting the pitcher, Gracie Hollingsworth.
Hollingsworth set the last at bat that she was in over the left field fence. Scoring going here on GramStarSports.com. Out back to the net. Carpenter can't find it, still can't find it. Now she's got it. Count is 0-1. And that one misses just a hair off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul back to the net. Carpenter will go back to clean that up. It'll make it a ball and 2 strikes. That one a mile foul down the left field line. That'll make it to, well, nearly to the bridge over here at Mountain Creek. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Snap throw back. And the umpire hanging out over at shortstop will call her safe. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase a rise ball that she couldn't tame. 2 come home, though. A triple from Addison Laney plates Taylor Surratt and Shelby Brooks. Fans, let's head to the bottom of the inning. It's 3-1 here on the GramStar Sports Network. Welcome back here to Robbinsville High School. First pitch. Kinsley Phillips, one of the 2 Robbinsville seniors this year, will be fouled off to the right side. Robbinsville trailing the Union Academy Lady Cardinals 3-1 here on the GramStar Sports Network. You're watching the 3rd round of the state playoffs. Phillips takes that one low and in. That'll bring it back to a even tilt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillips, a .368 hitter this year. She's got a home run, 20 RBIs. Leads the team in triples with 6. Balls, 1 strike. Instead, fans, it's absolutely packed to the gills here in Robbinsville. If you're not able to make it, that's why we're doing what we're doing here on GramStarSports.com. Broke away, good pitch by Hollingsworth, as we said, a University of Evansville commit. And that one freezes her in her tracks. Strike 3 called. That's the first strikeout of the day for Hollingsworth. Here is Naomi Taylor.
This is what you came for.
Now batting third baseman, Naomi Taylor.
1 out, nobody on. Naomi Taylor comes up to the plate, batting .313 this season. A home run for her. And she also has 20 RBIs this year. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1. Up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher Liz Carpenter in the on deck circle. One caught the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two count. Taylor laid off of that one as it danced upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's back-to-back strikeouts to begin the bottom of the second for Hollingsworth. Union Academy leading 3-1.
Now
Summoned to the plate.
Liz Carpenter.
Sure, Liz Carpenter. Carpenter swings at 1 in the dirt. 0-1 count. Fouled off. Piece of that. Carpenter got a good piece of that one to keep the battle alive. Swing and a miss. Hollingsworth strikes out the side here in the bottom of the second. Well, fans will go to the third here on GramstarSports.com. Hollingsworth looks like she's gotten into her groove. It's 3-1 in favor of the Lady Cardinals.
Now batting the second baseman, Gabby Gamma.
Play the ball.
Cameron credited with a sacrifice brings to the plate catcher Taylor Surratt.
So a walk, a hit by pitch, and in between that, a sacrifice bunt. And Knight is going to try to get his infield, specifically Frapp, under control. Kiara Farmer is due up next for Union Academy here in the top of the third. She is the right fielder. Welcome you back here to Robbinsville High School. We're going to reset here for just a moment. We appreciate all of you being with us here on the Gramstar Sports Network. You see Naomi Taylor has gotten the nod to come into the circle. Taylor was warming up today. First time she's pitched in a while, as a matter of fact. Haven't seen her in the playoffs.
Robbinsville, number 99, Naomi Taylor.
With that, Frapp will move to third.
Now playing third base.
And let's see what Taylor can do against Kiara Farmer here in the top of the third. First pitch. Fly ball, right field, foul. Frankly, not by much. Let's take a look at that for just a moment. That ball ended up. Well, it appears our camera person didn't follow it. Sorry about that. Now it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Center field, that one roped right back where it came from. And a wide turnaround third. They can't do anything with it. Phillips coming to the frame here to get that one back in. And if I'm looking at the base path right, and well, my math skills aren't fantastic, but the bases are loaded. There's Shelby Brooks, third baseman. Got a good chance here with the bases loaded. Popped up, shallow right field, and it'll stay there for a while. That'll score 1, and they'll hold them tight there. Count is now, or excuse me, score is now 4-1 with one out. RBI single. Everybody just moves up a base, honestly. And we'll go
Now batting the first baseman, Avery Cheney.
to Avery Cheney, who struck out her last time up. Only won the count. Well, crammed in here at Jude Nickel Memorial Field. That one gets away. Good stop, though. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. West to make it back here. It's still a 3-run lead for the Lady Cardinals here in the top of the third. We appreciate you being with us here on the Gramstar Sports Network this afternoon for the third round of the state playoffs. Robbinsville made it this far last year and had all of its games at home. Senior heavy team had 8 on it last season. And stopped by South Stokes again, second season in a row. The South Stokes interrupted Robbinsville's progression to the state championship. Upstairs, Carpenter with a good stop. That might have saved a run, as a matter of fact. Grounded hard, and I mean just off the mark. We'll count 3 balls, 2 strikes. Darby Holmes is the head coach for Union Academy. Bailey Morton, the assistant coach. She is down the first base line over here, all right. Fly ball, left field deep. Barlow's got it. And nobody's going to try to score on that. That'll hold them tight. 2 outs. Barlow making a nice play, just a few steps shy of the fence, where our warning track would be if this was baseball, of course.
Addison Lady.
Popped up, Schuler's got it. Fans will go to the bottom of the third. The damage is limited, to 1 run. The Cardinals leave them loaded, and in the bottom of the third, it will be a 4-1 Union Academy lead. Stay with us here on GramstarSports.com. Welch batting .258 this season. She has 3 doubles and 3 RBIs. And it's going to go to deficit. Still plenty of time for Robbinsville to methodically get back into this one. Up and in. Welch laid off of it. Ball and 2 strikes for Gracie Hollingsworth. She had no strikeouts in the first inning, and she said, okay, struck out the side in the bottom of the second. Grounded to the hole and under the glove. It's going to be a clean hit. How about that? Good start for Robbinsville and the Lady Knights here in the inning. Welch just raked that one right through the hole.
Welch reaches on the air, brings to the plate left fielder Claire Barlow.
And they're going to send out Ren Hooper to run for Welch.
Number 8, Ren Hooper, pinch running for Welch.
That's a good way to start if it's the Robbinsville Lady Knights here in the bottom of the third. An attempt will go awry by the speedy Claire Barlow. Count is 0-1. Hooper goes back to the base. Hopped up that time on the bunt, and a good play by Surratt to erase Claire Barlow. Hooper's caught, and she's caught a double play. That's trouble for Robbinsville. Double play, and it's the strangest one you'll see. It goes 2-5. 2 outs for Schuler. And Schuler obviously would have liked to have came up to the plate with more on the base path. And Schuler will take the first one she sees, 0-1. Popped up. And it's off the net. 0-2.
It's just not a fun.
Here's going to be a dogfight from the start, folks, and it has been. Both teams scored a run each in the first. Union Academy had a 2-run triple out of Addison Laney in the second. And in the third inning, Shelby Brooks singled in Riley Griffin. But other than that, Robbinsville has not been able to generate a response. 1-2 count on Zoe Schuler. They're going to the University of Tennessee in a year and change for softball. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one hit the bat, I believe. Hit the end of the bat. What are the odds of that? And Schuler struck out, and that's a huge celebration for Union Academy. Fans will go to the fourth. Lady Cardinals leading 4-1. You're watching the Graham Star Sports Network. Top of the fourth, it's 4-1 here on GrahamStarSports.com. Kevin Hensley, Montana Buchanan with you from Judy Nichols Memorial Field. Leading off for Union Academy is Paisley Boatwright, the left fielder. Boatwright has grounded out and walked today. That one right at Surrey Waddy. Nice play. Bang, bang on the line drive shot. One out.
Now batting the pitcher, Gracie Hollingsworth.
Foul back to the net by Hollingsworth, who jump-started this offense. Fly ball center field. Kinsley Phillips will make the play. 2 outs.
Now batting the center fielder, Riley Griffin.
And 2 quick outs. Nobody on. Dangerous hitter back up again, though. 2 3 holes due up for Union Academy. Another one to Phillips. She'll almost make the catch, out in center field. So she'll jump for it. And she tried to darkness, but as you'll see here on the replay, unable to come up with it. Now it's off for glove.
Now batting the second baseman, Gabby Gamma.
And they'll score that an error. As Gabby, don't call me Hooper, comes to the plate with 1 on and 2 outs. Her name's even Gabriella, too. Like, come on. Gabrielle. Ah, she's got you there. Okay. Darn it. She also plays second base. I mean, come on. What is going on here? Like, really? She has played second base. As Schuler with the 6-3 putout. My super argumentative color commentator over here to my right. Keep me on my toes. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. They shrab one again here on Gramstar Sports. It's 4-1. We'll be right back with you, folks. Don't you dare go away. Sorry, Waddy will be due up for Robbinsville as we're back with you live from Judy Nichols Memorial Field. You're watching the 3rd round of the 1A state playoffs right here on GramstarSports.com. If it's your first time being with us, here's what we do. We stream 5 varsity sports for Robbinsville all year long. First pitch to Waddy is going to be in the batter's box. Count is 1-0. We'll have some zip on it, though, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Volleyball and football is what carries us through the fall. Basketball gets us through the chilly winter months, and then we sit out here and freeze to death for 95% of the spring season before we finally warm up just in time for the conclusion of the baseball and softball season. So if Union Academy, for example, is ever in Robbinsville and you want to check us out for, I would say it'd be playoff coverage, come join us. We'll be with you next year and beyond. Star Sports Network. Fouled off on the net is a subsidiary of the Graham Star. That is Graham County, North Carolina's hometown newspaper since 1955. We are the only local media outlet here in Robbinsville. And for a tiny county of 8,000, well, we've got a lot going on. We'll show you the front cover when we come back from our next break of this week's edition. Hot off the presses. It's a packed edition. And we hope it'll encourage you to buy a copy if you're in the area. Or, hey, you can call and have one mailed to you. We take care of things like that as well at the Grand Star. That one fouled out of the park into the pasture over here to our right. We talk a lot about that. Never do get to show it a whole lot. Time doing a fine job out there today. 1-2. Low and away. Waddy laid off. Good eye. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Patience, would you have swung at that? Heck no. Gabby would have swung out of her cleats, she says over here. Gabby, not Gamma Hooper, says she will, in fact, swing at that one outside. 2-2 count. On the way. And another good eye by Surrey Waddy. I said that it was outside. Yeah, I said that. I said it was a ball. Whew. Getting assaulted by my commentary now. Jeez. Wish you fans could be here. We're glad you're with us, though, since you can't be here. Waddy grounds it through for a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's take a look at that on instant replay here. Patience just blown away that we've got this kind of technology here on the Grand Star Sports Network.
Right fielder, Anna Williams.
Anna Williams will dance up to the batter's box now with Waddy on. Nobody out. Here's Anna Williams. Kind of a defensive swing there. Count is only 1.
Hey, you're the best, Anna. Something you like. Score something you like.
Williams got the only RBI for Robbinsville in the bottom of the 1st, grounding out to score the hustling Zoe Schuler. Union Academy still leads this one 4-1 here at the bottom of the 4th, but as we say in the South, it ain't over until it's over. With that foul ball, she is careened off. Williams is a tough out at the plate anytime she gets up there. It's hard to strike her out, as a matter of fact. She normally makes contact in some form or fashion. Waddy set to take off on 0-2, and that'll miss outside. It's a ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Where's you at on that one?
Good eye, Anna.
Sorry, Pay. One, 2 offering. Yeah, it's going to be outside as well. Another good stop by Surratt.
Hey, you got it, Anna.
Counts 2-2. Two young catchers on the field today. Really, Surratt, a freshman. Liz Carpenter for Robbinsville, a sophomore. And it's inside, strike 3 called. Well, it says she don't strike out often, but I have to eat my crow there. 1 out. Struck out looking.
Baseman, Memory Sprout.
5 strikeouts today for Hollingsworth and the Lady Cardinals. This game was, as we said, folks, meant to be played yesterday. Mother Nature had other plans. Had a late evening storm rolling through Robbinsville. It came along about as predicted. Here's Memory Frapp. Popped up over the infield, and the catch will be made by Gabriella Gamma. 2 outs.
Now batting the center fielder, Kinsley Phillips.
And now Kinsley Grace will strut up to the plate. Struck out her first plate appearance. And she swings and misses. Can't get her timing down with Hollingsworth. Counts 0-1. Waddy got on with the leadoff single. And I'm sure we'd love to advance further than first base in this inning. Phillips got a good piece of that. That's going to foul off into the cow pasture as well. No balls, 2 strikes. Waddy's set to take off here on 0-2. And she got a good piece of it, but unfortunately she hit it right at the shortstop. Addison Laney, that will do it for Robbinsville here in the bottom of the 4th. So Waddy's stranded. Lady Knights are still battling as 4-1 against Union Academy here in the 3rd round of the state playoffs. Stay with us, folks, here on GramStarSports.com. You can find it each and every week in the Gram Star. It's fresh and hot off the presses. We rarely have a Wednesday game to plug it, so why not here on GramStarSports.com. Top of the 5th. Leading off is Taylor Surratt for Union Academy. Taylor is still in there. Surratt hung up in the dirt there. Offered a meek defensive swing. Counts 1 ball and 1 strike. Taylor really had her out in front of that one. Good pitch by Naomi Taylor. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up and away, 2-2 count. Robbinsville has bowled over the North Carolina Leadership Academy, 13-2 final in the 1st round last Tuesday, and then on Thursday that game bumped up a day. Hit by a pitch is how Taylor Surratt will begin her 5th inning.
I'm going to slip my elbow into it too.
And here's Garrett Farmer, runner on and nobody out. Robbinsville had a dogfight on Thursday last week. Elkin came to town, and it was a tough 6-4 victory. Robbinsville pulled it out. Academy knocked off Mountain Heritage 10-1 in the 2nd round. Winner of this goes to the 4th round. We call that the Elite 8. Technically, you can call this the sectional finals. Somewhere Lucas Ford just cracked a big smile about that. Here's the 2-0. That one caught the plate. Good pitch by Taylor to paint the corner. 2-1. Stop by Carpenter, 3-1. You know, fans, the cows are moving close enough they could actually get hit with a foul ball if there's enough power behind it. If Patience was batting, they definitely would. 3-1. Fly ball to right field will drop. And Anna Williams will bobble the field job. That is not good. And Rowden will come all the way home to score on the error. 5-1 Union Academy. It's a single and an E9 to score the 5th run.
Farmer triples in a run, brings to the plate 3rd baseman Shelby Brooks.
Score that a triple, my mistake. So Farmer extends this one to 5-1, Union Academy. Here's Shelby Brooks. Off the plate. 0-1. Robbinsville's going to have to crack this puzzle that is Gracie Hollingsworth quick. That one chopped over. Brooks will drop a run in. Nice work. Farmer scores 6-1. Those back-to-back RBI hits, a triple and a single
Batting first baseman,
for Union
Avery
Academy.
Cheney.
And it appears they have finally got their timing adjusted to Miss Taylor. Avery Cheney will step in. Still nobody out. Frapp ate up hard by that throw across. Well, Chacha can't hold on to it. Holy smokes. Everything falling apart at the seams for Robbinsville. Run scores. 7-1 on the E3. Pratt made a good throw, which Chacha could not hold on to it. And here comes head coach Billy Knight to chat things over with his Robbinsville Lady Knights, who are suddenly in a 6-run hole in a matter of 3 pitches here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Well, we've got a bench runner.
Number 5, Anna Unger, pitch running at first base.
Going to hit out right back where it came from. And a wide throw of the bag. Taylor tried to go for a double play there, and that was troublesome. So all hands are safe.
Laney reaches on the fielder's choice. Now batting the left fielders, Paisley Boatwright.
Boatwright up. 4 straight licks from the Lady Cardinals at 7-1 here in the 5th. Robbinsville's got to stop the bleeding and quickly. All 1 strike. Right off of that one, 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball left field, and Williams with a nice running grab. And that is, believe it or not, fans, the first out of the 5th inning.
Now batting pitcher, Gracie Hollingsworth.
So 1 out, 2 on. Hollingsworth can really do some damage here. Off the plate. 0-1. plate, 0-2. So only one out. Here comes the 0-2. Fly ball left field. It will drop. Boy, they are wearing out the line today. Williams is off to the races. She won't catch anybody in time. Not one run, but 2 runs across for Union Academy, who has exploded for 5 runs so far here in the 5th. It's 9-1 on the Gramstar Sports Network. And there you see the hero, Gracie Hollingsworth. Tori Madison will be running for Hollingsworth. And back here live, it looks like Naomi Taylor
Number 6
may be done inside the circle.
Courtesy runner at second base.
Second time this inning that Billy Knight has trotted out to speak with his infield. It's a 2-run double for Hollingsworth. 9-1 is your score here on the Gramstar Sports Network. How you doing, fans? Well, we're hoping that everything will be going a little smoother for Robbinsville than it is at the moment, but nonetheless, the game will have to play on. The Lady Knights have got some making up to do, and we just want to say how much we appreciate all of you being with us this year on the Gramstar Sports Network. We started this venture a little in the dark, felt our way around, thought we had our ducks in a row, and we had no idea what we were up against with connectivity issues and whatnot. And we hopefully have got a good system in place now that all of you will enjoy moving forward. And we thank you on behalf of the Gramstar and myself and Montana and everyone else that's helped us out. Memory Frapp, by the way, has been swapped back into pitch. So we will want to just leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for what you've done this year. If we don't get a chance to tell you that at the end of the game, we want to tell you now, you have made this a very successful venture for the Gramstar, and we're looking forward to doing it again in just a couple of months. Remember, folks, a portion of the proceeds from whatever money you pay to watch Black Knights or Lady Knights athletics will go right back to the program that you have purchased. So you buy a ticket to watch softball like you did today, guess what? The Lady Knights will see a chunk of that after the season's over.
Back to third base.
And we'll go back out to the field now. Now for that yakking here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Courtesy runner Tori Madison is at second base. At the plates, Riley Griffin. That one in the dirt. No pitch coming from Frapp. It's going to be popped up a mile high. Here's Kinsley Grace. She'll make out number 2 here in the inning. And here's Gabby
Now
Gamma.
Second baseman, Gabby Gamma.
Fly ball to left field. And Williams, Claire Barlaw, beg your pardon, back out there. So they swapped the outfield again, and that does it for a 5-run inning for Union Academy. In the inning, they get 4 hits, and they strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the frame. It's 9-1 Lady Cardinals here on GramstarSports.com. Bottom of the 5th, everyone. Welcome back to Robbinsville. It's 9-1 Union Academy here in the 3rd round of the state playoffs. Naomi Taylor leads off for the Lady Knights. She'll be followed by Liz Carpenter and Fayla Welch. 6, 7, 8 holes due up for the Lady Knights, who are down to 9 outs to turn the ship around. One popped up foul. It will disappear into Mountain Creek. Played off of that one. Good job. 2 balls, 1 strike. Out the inside part of the plate, evens the count at 2-2. Up and in. Counts full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And she wins that full count battle. Here's Liz Carpenter.
Now batting the catcher, Liz Carpenter.
6 strikeouts today for Hollingsworth. If you keep a score at home, that runs her up to 225 this year alone. That one bounced to third on 2 hops. Carpenter, the catcher, can't beat it out. 2 gone. And here comes senior Fela Welch. Crowd's still packed in here for Robbinsville, but they've gotten quiet and not been a lot to cheer about today, unfortunately. It's been a pretty lopsided affair. As we said, it was a 1-1 split after the first inning, and since then it's been all Lady Cardinals. Inside and low, but it caught the plate. 0-1. Claire Barlow is in the on-deck circle if the inning continues. Welch swings and misses. Quick 0-2 deficit. Somehow, some way, we lost our outfield camera. We're not sure what happened. Still connected to it. We just can't get to pull up here in the program. Grounded right back where it came from. Throw to first in time. That will do it, folks. We'll go to the 6th inning. Robbinsville has some makings up to do, and they don't have a lot of time to do it. It's 9-1 right here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Top of the 6th, fans. Welcome back to Judy Nichols Memorial Field, and this is the home of the now 15-time Smoky Mountain Conference champions, the Robbinsville Lady Knights. It's 9-1 here on GramstarSports.com, and unfortunately, the divisional champions are in quite the pickle if you're joining us. It's 9-1, but it favors Union Academy. Third round of the state playoffs very much underway. This game, as we said, was set to be played yesterday, and Mother Nature had other plans. Heavy showers overnight, Monday into Tuesday. And a storm yesterday afternoon really put it out of commission, and we had even more of that, as a matter of fact, last night into this morning, but good Lord looked down on us and smiled and gave us some sunshine, and field was good to go. Tarp was on it. Outfield's a little sketchy, but quick dry apply where needed, and onward we go. Frapp is back in the circle after being lifted into second. Like her face mask come a little loose on that pitch. She delivered it with such ferocity it turned her face mask sideways. My goodness. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one low into the plate. 3 balls and a strike. You're a Farmer in the on deck circle. Popped up to second base. Sariwadi will make the play. Nicely done. And that is going to be the first out of the inning.
Now batting the right fielder, Kara Farmer.
Shelby Brooks is in the on deck circle for Union Academy. Union Academy actually knocked off Swain County 11-0 in the first round of the postseason. It was last Tuesday. Last Thursday, traveled to Burnsville and defeated Mountain Heritage 10-1. That one trickled to Waddy, and she can't complete the transfer. E4 will allow Farmer to reach, and Brooks to the plate. 1 out.
Now batting the third baseman, Shelby Brooks.
And a good pitch by Memory Frapp. 1-1 count. Winner of this one, fans, will, or this play here, excuse me, throw to second, not in time. So, Schuler with a rare miscue over at shortstop. This one has gotten away from Robbinsville
Now
quick,
batting
fast,
the
and in a
first
hurry. It was
baseman,
4-1
Avery Cheney.
in the top of the fifth as it dawned, and 5 runs came home. 2 are on now for Union Academy, and Avery Cheney, the first baseman, at the plate. We're going to say the winner of this one will get to face the winner, or excuse me, Uwharrie Charter and North Stokes. Foul back. Uwharrie shutting out North Stokes 12-0. They are the 15 seed. North Stokes is the number 26. One fouled off into the bamboo. Counts 0-2. Frapp just lost that one as soon as it came out of her clutches. Wild pitch. We'll move everybody up a bag. That one gets away from Carpenter, and Farmer squibbles home back-to-back wild pitches, and it's 10-1. Rapids struggling to find the zone right now. Counts full. It was an 0-2 count. It quickly went 3-2. Outside. Ball 4. Runners at the corners as we go back to the top of the lineup card
Now
with Addison Laney.
Shortstop, Addison Laney.
Academy in a comfy position now, 10-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 up and in. Well, as it stands right now, Shelby Brooks at third, Cheney at first. Third round of the state playoffs here on GrampStarSports.com. And that one fouled off. Would have been ball 3. But Laney offered at it. Got to dig it out of the sand trap with the wedge and couldn't do much with it. Still 2-2. Robbinsville would actually try to play the 4th round game tomorrow against Uwharrie Charter, because Friday is the state track championship meet, and there are 3 Lady Knights participating in that. Kinsley Phillips, Claire Barlow, and yes, of course, Zoe Schuler. Fly ball down the right field line, and Williams didn't run out of real estate, but she had a heck of an effort at it nonetheless. Here's the full count. Hit to Waddy. And that'll stop everybody dead in their tracks. 2 outs. Here is left fielder Paisley Boatwright.
Now batting the left fielder, Paisley Boatwright.
Up to the letters and a little bit off the plate. 1-0 on Boatwright. Boatwright toted a cozy 547 average into today's game. And it looks like Anna Williams, I'm going to fall down a little farther, makes the play in right field. So Union Academy strands 2 will go to the bottom of the 6th. 6 outs left for Robbinsville is 10-1 on the GrampStar Sports Network. Bottom of the 6th as Claire Barlow, Zoe Schuler, and Sari Waddy do up for Robbinsville. And that's the names you want in the lineup when it's rally time. Lady Knights down by 9 here on GrampStar Sports. Off the plate, 1-0 to Barlow. Showed bunt, did not make contact, and also didn't pull the trigger back. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
One thing I think I love you, but I don't know for sure.
Here comes the 2-2 from Hollingsworth. And Barlow strikes out. That's how we begin the bottom of the 6th. Strikeout number 7 for Hollingsworth.
Now batting the shortstop, Zoe Schuler.
Zoe Schuler will now step up. First pitch he sees, hit hard to left field. Great play made. Holy tamale. And there's going to be no way to show you the replay on that, unfortunately. That was a heck of a play out left field by Paisley Boatwright.
Now batting the second baseman, Surrey Waddy.
Here's Surrey Waddy. Boy, Schuler had a good piece of that. Just hit it right at Boatwright. Check swing. I hits into the dugout. Look, everybody's okay. Haley Hong was over there watching the proceedings. She leaned out of the way of it. Count is 0-2. Swing upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Up and around the chin area of Miss Waddy. Strike zone's going to vary. Variety matters in this sport. The 2-2 count. Hollingsworth moving along nicely. 7 strikeouts today. Pops it up foul. Does Miss Waddy to stay alive. It bounces across to the pasture. There's 2 hits today for Robbinsville. Check, swing on the outside corner. Frozer in a track, strike 3 call. That strikeout number 8. Union Academy is just 1 inning away from advancing to the 4th round, and Robbinsville is 1 inning away from seeing its magical year come to an end. We'll be right back, folks, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Well, as it stands right now, folks, this is the last chance for Union Academy to do any damage here in the ball game. We're entering the 7th on GramstarSports.com. It's the 3-4-5 holds you up. It'll be Hollingsworth, Griffin, and Gamma due up in the top of the 7th inning. And Taylor back in the game. Inside the circle for the 7th inning. Squirted up the line. Schuler to Wachacha. 1 out.
Now batting the center fielder, Riley Clifford.
Griffin flew out to Kinsley Phillips in her last at bat. That came in a crowded 5-run inning for Union Academy in the 5th. Count is 0-1. Hit right back where it came from. Taylor to Wachacha. 2 gone.
Now batting second baseman, Gabby Gamma.
And that one skips inside and through the batter's box to the backstop. Count is 1-0. We're in the 7th here on GramStarSports.com. Kevin Hensley behind the plate with you. Montana Buchanan has been doing a fine job all evening on our outfield camera. Even if we can't get it to pull up now. I assure you she's done a fantastic job. Not in post, actually trying to piece together more shots from her angle. She's got a much better one of the field than we do. 2-0 coming from Taylor to Gabby Gamma. Misses low, 3-0. Taylor Surratt is due up next. And that one in there. Gamma wisely taking all the way there on 3-0. Popped up to right field. Claire Barlow will make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3-7 for Naomi Taylor. Let's see if Robbinsville can do the impossible, folks. They've got to score 9 runs to keep this one alive. In the bottom of the 7th. Don't stop believing was the prophetic words of Journey in One Time and Mr. Steve Perry. We'll see if Robbinsville can keep the season going when we come back on the GramStar Sports Network. Bottom of the 7th, fans. Welcome back to Robbinsville, North Carolina. This is your home for Lady Knights and Black Knights athletics all year long, the GramStar Sports Network. We're going to see some fresh bodies in here, folks, as we head into the bottom of the frame. Last inning, ostensibly for Robbinsville this year, unless the miraculous can happen. Olivia Lewis is in there at the moment. She'll be followed by Taylor Jackson. And quick 0-2 deficit. And coming up after that will be Abby Adams. That's your 3 due up. They are taking the place of Williams Frapp and Kinsley Phillips in the lineup. Here's the 0-2. Right, 3 call. Lewis, beg your pardon, cannot pull the trigger. Strikeout number 9 for Hollingsworth. Here's Taylor Jackson.
Pinch hitting, scratch, number 12, Taylor Jackson.
Well, folks, you got to give props to Union Academy. They are a well-oiled machine. They struck as often as they could. A 5-run fifth really swung the momentum, though. And Hollingsworth fans is the real deal. She's homer today. She's now struck out 9 in the ball game. The University of Evansville is getting an absolute gem of a player from Monroe. Union Academy and Uwharrie Charter looks to be the matchup in the 4th round tomorrow or Friday. We'll see if they stretch it out now that the track variable may be out of the picture. Who knows? They may have enough track athletes at state to delegate a schedule change. Taylor Jackson has a 1-1 count. She's a junior for Robbinsville, has played some DP this year. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sophomore Abby Adams is up next. That one misses off the plate. 2-2 the count. And Taylor is blown away. Strikeout number 10 for Hollingsworth. And I believe now with 10 strikeouts and 1 out left in the ball game, the Union Academy Lady Cardinals are going to strategize here at the circle. Not sure what they're going to be chatting about exactly.
Pitch hitting for Kinsley Phillips, number 5, Abby Adams.
And they break the circle. Here is Abby Adams. Robbinsville down to its final at bat of the year. Lady Knights 19-4 up to this point. Union Academy is about to win its 21st game of the campaign. They'll be 21-4 this season. This loss will drop Robbinsville to 19-5 for the 2023 year. They won their 15th conference championship in program history. Won their first one in 1981. Won again 82, 83, 84, 88, 89, 96, and 97. Championship in 2000. And then 6 straight since 2017. Adams is down 0-2. 1-2, excuse me. If the game continues, Naomi Taylor is in the on-deck circle. Check swing outside corner, and they're going to say she laid off and held off. 2-2 count. And Adams strikes out. That will end the ball game, fans, here on the Grand Star Sports Network. 11 today for Hollingsworth. And the Union Academy Lady Cardinals make the long trek from Monroe, North Carolina to Graham County and hand Robbinsville a 10-1 exit from the state playoffs here on the Graham Star Sports Network. We're really, really appreciative of all of you tuning in with us. Nonetheless, here today and, well, quite frankly, all season long here on GrahamStarSports.com. Folks, it's been a fun ride. We really, really appreciate you being with us throughout this entire season. And we certainly do want to wish the Lady Cardinals good luck as they move forward in the 1A state playoffs. It's been a great year for Robbinsville. The Lady Knights defied a lot of critics. Two seniors on the team. Neither one played much last year. Well, Kinsley Phillips didn't play at all last year. Fayla Welch had one game under her belt before she had ACL surgery. So we're not really sure what to expect, honestly. It's maybe one of the most up in the air years, if you'll have it, at the start of the campaign. Robbinsville melded quickly, though, found a groove, and I've really only had losses to bigger schools. I don't think they lost to a 1A school this year except for Hiawassee Dam one time during the regular season. So fans, that'll do it for us this season from Jenny Nichols Memorial Field, and that will actually do it for our 2022-2023 campaign for the Graham Star Sports Network. It's been a fun ride, and we're about 9 months into this venture, and we hope to circle back to it about 3 months and come live to you from inside the gymnasium right across the way from us here with Katie Phillips's Lady Night volleyball team, and of course under the Friday night lights with the Black Knights for Robbinsville. The football tradition will continue this fall. A great team coming back, and Katie Phillips has got a lot of strong hitters coming back for that volleyball team, so we're hoping to see some good things out of all that as we go on into August. Stay with us on Facebook, though, because we're still going to be with you, fans. If we got the baccalaureate service next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, we'll have the graduation ceremony at 8 o'clock on our Facebook page as well. That will be free of charge on our Facebook account, folks. It's been a great ride. We want to thank Montana. We want to thank everyone that's tuned in. We want to thank everyone that's helped us along the way with camera work, with production, with tips. Special shout out to Abraham for helping us get our equipment straightened out once and for all in the middle of the season. And we also want to give a special shout out to all those along the way who have supported us, helped us promote this product. We're doing it for the kids, fans. It's nothing to do with the Graham Star. We're not doing it to glorify ourselves in the least little bit. This is to get eyeballs on these Robbinsville athletes and the deep, deep tradition of sports that exists here in Graham County, North Carolina. It's been a pleasure. I want to see you guys in August, okay? Come back and join us. Let's help this thing grow some more, and let's help support Knights Athletics even more as we move on down the road. Until then, fans, Kevin Hensley, on behalf of the Graham Star Sports Network, we want to wish all of you a very happy summer, and we'll be back with you in the middle of August. Till then, have a great rest of your week and summer.